Alright, welcome back to a new episode. We're going to change things up a little bit on this channel for a little bit here. And you guys know I work in IT. I've worked in IT for a long time, and I just like playing around. This is my home PC that I'm working on right now, and I've always created backup scripts to constantly back up my data that I wanted, like anything on my desktop, the documents, my finances, pictures, movie, anything that's important. And I've got it set to run every 3 days. So I've created me another one as well a while back to run some health checks, and I'll show you that. I recommend everybody at least do the health check one. I mean, you don't got to do the backups. They make plenty of backup programs, but I like making my own stuff. But the health check one is they run in the background. If your computer's having problems, I mean, these things can resolve it in the background without you even realizing it. And I have it where it writes out the log files to a specific date that it runs. And every now and then I go through the log files and I check them. And sure enough, I'll find one every now and then that says it found corruptions and repaired them. So I was like, cool, maybe it run a little bit better now. So the way I did it is I created me some bat files. I got my admin shit folder in my task scheduler, and I've created 3 tasks. And you can see I got backup folders, I got my health check, and I got a monthly phone backup. So you can see right here, this one runs every 3 days for the backups. This one runs every Friday, and this one runs on the first day of the month. So it's pretty simple. You just name it where it's at. The trigger is like when it runs. And the action is, well, I want to start a program. Well, where's the program? So in my document it's called backup.bat. And I'll show you these bat files. Conditions, set them to what you want. And settings, things like that. I recommend doing it like this though. Run it as soon as if it's missed. That way it goes ahead and catches back up. And if it fails, try it again, but make a limit to it, because if it keeps on failing, then you got a problem and you need to go back and look at it. Same thing with my health check. It is very similar. It's just the only thing different is the triggers when it runs. Like I said, the phone backup, I only do it once a month because I don't really do a lot on my phone, so I just like to have a backup every now and then. So where it goes is on my data drive, and the way it does it is it makes it as backup underscore with today's date that it runs. And I have to come in here and I manually move them every so often just to kind of clean it up. Otherwise, you got all of these on the root of the drive. So I just come here and clean them up. Same thing with my health checks. If you want to see one, let's do this one. This one is the SFC. And see, this one's where it's beginning the verification. Did not find any integrity violations. Good, we like that. I'll come back to that. Same thing with the DISM. And it just goes and repairs the image and restore completed successfully. Good, we like that too. So, those are those. Now, to the fun part. Here, this is my backup one. It's going to my root drive or my user drive. It sets the day, it sets the month, it sets the year, and then it sets a today where it puts the month, day, and year. So then it's going to make a directory for the backup with the today. So it's going to be today's timestamp. And it's very simple. I just robocopy in whatever I want into this specific folder right here. And then it exits. Super simple, super easy. Does it every 3 days by itself overnight. Health check one, you can forget about this. I was just playing around one night while I was drinking. But same thing. Go into my C drive. Does the same thing. It sets the day for today. And then it does a timeout because I had this up there. But this one is a little bit different. I don't know why I had to do it like this, but I did. But it had to put if not exist that folder, then we had to make the folder. It wouldn't just let me do make directory for some reason. I don't know why. So I need to go back and look at that some more. But I had to end up putting if not exist, then make it. So what it does is it runs SFC scan now. That's a very basic IT scanning tool for system files. Everybody in IT probably knows what that is. So it runs it, and then it just simply carrots out the log file for that today, and then backslash log file. We do a little bit of timeout, that way everything's written like it's supposed to be, and then we run the DISM online, clean up image, and restore health one. That's also another basic one. Most people probably know what that one is. A lot of people probably have heard of this, but don't really know the switches. There's your 3 basic switches. Does the same thing, carrots out to a log file with today's date, health log DISM, waits another 5 seconds, that way we make sure everything's written, and then it exits out. And that's it. I mean, once you got them made, you just save them in a location, you come in here and You can create your folder if you want, or you can just put them on the root of your library. I like to have them organized in a folder, so I created that one. And then you just come in here and create your new task. You just click create task over here, and that's it. So yeah, I just wanted to share it. Thought you guys might enjoy it. Have a good one.